Curbs has been an exciting youth engagement programme which we've delivered in partnership with Different Tracks, Unified Solutions and BNL here in Portadown, bringing together young people from across the divide and more recently from the rural communities. In all, around 14 youth clubs have been involved. About 500 different young people have gone through a series of projects such as art, media, sports, urban adventure stuff.
The main aims of Curbs is providing young people from different backgrounds opportunity to meet one another, developing friendships so that in the future we live in a peaceful and respectful society.
I think the success of Curbs is that the partners in the programme have been local and they already had connections with the different clubs and the agencies around Portadown. That allowed Curbs to commence almost immediately in the delivery of projects. Those relationships allowed us to deal with contentious issues from day one, and over the 2.5 years that partnership between the partners and also youth leaders and their involvement and commitment to the project has allowed it to travel risk-free between communities, allowed young people to partner up and develop the skill of how to work with young people from another background.
We've been really honoured to be part of the partnership, so we've had a real close input to what projects could run, how they should work, and working with the other partners to see what's the need on the ground. And we've been able to come up with a really colourful array of different types of projects.
We did a whole range of activities with the young people in Curbs. We did understanding conflict training, we did leadership training, and we did a whole range of urban adventure activities in Titanic Quarter in Belfast.
Most of the projects are about 6 weeks. We start off bringing youth facilitators who have media degrees, and we just get them hands-on with the equipment, so they're using broadcast equipment, the best industry standard. We'll play some games, some team builder stuff, and then we'll start looking at the issues, whatever that might be. And then we get down into the nitty-gritty of storyboards, what's the script, what's the message, and then we do more training with the gear, and then we get out there and we go and shoot it, and we'll edit it and craft it with the group. There's been hundreds of hours of footage have gone through these computers to output some of that content that's going to be there forever.
Well, last year I was involved in a movie project here at Goline. The movie we made was about a house party. It's to spread the awareness of drinking and drugs.
The first project was Glee, so we started singing with this group, and we got to write our own songs and work with Microlip and actually record our music video. So we got to perform it in the club, and we recorded too. They were playing with us and all the people came to watch us sing and start recording, so it was just really fun.
We've been on lots of residentials to Corrymeela, and we went to Belfast and done a tour of Titanic and went out in like banana boats and all that there, so it was good fun. And it's brought so many young people together, and like it's not keeping the community divided.
At Goline we've been involved with Curbs the last couple of years, and our young people have benefited from a range of projects. We took the group to the Curbs launch at St Mary's and met with all the other groups in the area, and the young people enjoyed that very much and had a great night of celebration and music.
Yeah, it was good. Obviously seeing the preview of what All the Gifted was about. I got to see some friends that I hadn't seen for a while from the youth club down by Killickmaine as well.
One of the projects I've been involved is developing the My Projects amongst the different youth clubs. So basically that consists of young people from each of the clubs being provided with a budget of £400. Within that budget then they have to develop an event where they're going to host a youth club from a different area of the town.
One thing that really worked with our group was hooking up with the group from Oasis, and they came and visited us here at the club, and our group went to visit the group at Oasis and they put on an evening for us. It was very good.
We have benefited as a centre in terms of staff development, being able to meet other youth workers and inter-club activities and stuff like that there. We've also seen the benefit to our young people, especially through the likes of media projects with BNL being on board, and they've they've helped develop and build and enhance skills around media, and they've also been able to meet other young people from different areas and different youth centres, and being able to see other youth centres.
Portadown was developed back in 2013 through Curbs, which basically is looking at the community assets that exist within Portadown, that is youth clubs and sport clubs, and providing a festival where all these different organisations are coming together to try new sports, new activities, connect with one another so that they could work together in the future. But most importantly as well, it was in terms of providing the young people with an opportunity to volunteer and become an active citizen within the local community. Portadown has had a significant impact, especially in two specific areas. One, in terms of enabling different sport clubs to be able to connect with youth clubs, which traditionally would not happen. And secondly as well, in terms of providing the young people with an opportunity to volunteer during the course of the day, to develop some leadership skills and acquire as well some certificates in order to enhance their CV and to a certain extent as well become more employable.
Using media is a great tool for youth workers and young people, because we need to have hard conversations about sensitive issues, about online safety, about binge drinking, about political things, and it's okay to do that in a room, but to go out and interview other people about that, to almost broadcast that on your own channel, it's quite a thing, but it allows it to do it in a more subtle way. I think these films have been made with so much attention by the young people that they've become a tool that is beyond just being uploaded. One of the examples is the road safety film that was made has now become an educational resource, where the PSNI and the fire service are using it themselves that we had never even thought of, but there was so many people had contributed that and done it in a particular way that it's going to have a legacy that we hadn't even predicted.
I think it's impacted the young people in a whole variety of different ways. I suppose one of the most wonderful ways has been the collaborative building between the different youth agencies. So young people being able to move more freely between clubs, having the confidence to step out and have a friend on another side of the town and go and do some activities together. I think that has been really wonderful.
Over the past 30 months, you've seen different projects that have enabled the young people to meet each other in their own youth club setting or within a visit to a certain place like Belfast, where they form those relationships, and you can see whenever you're walking the town centre some young people from different clubs that are now common friends.
I think the thing that I note and probably we're proud of as a group is the way that young people have participated with enthusiasm and how that many of them have changed their mindset regarding how they viewed others and have become more inclusive in their thinking and in their way of living.
Before I got into youth clubs and Curbs and all that there, I would have wasn't associated with the other religion or different ethnic minorities. I would just stick to my own religion, not bother with anyone, but yeah, I hang around more with other religions now. I've made so many new friends and just met so many new people, and they've all been a big part of my life now, so I like family now.
Most of my friends, my best friends that I know for years now, I met in here, so I'm really happy about that.
By doing the Curbs project, I've met people from across town, and I wouldn't really know the other side as good. But now I've went to them projects and you meet people from different clubs, and I think it's brilliant, that we go around to other clubs and we meet other people and we talk to them, and we find out a lot of things about them, and it's not actually what we were thinking. We were just imagining they're going to be really bad and this and that, but it's actually not like that.
Curbs has had, from day one, given such a great opportunity to let people hear what the young people have got to say. I think on the YouTube channel there's over 30 videos, there's over 20,000 views. They're great assets. Now when you go on to Google or on the YouTube and you search for Portadown, it's not some of the things from the past. It's this lovely stuff from now, positive stuff, voices of young people. The Curbs as a whole has had a real physical impact on the community with young people and youth leaders, and also had a big impact even on the internet.
I think projects like Curbs are so important because so few projects are funded over such a long period of time and really delve down into what is the root of the problem, what is the cause of what's going on in our society. And I think the youth organisations that have come together in Curbs have really worked hard to work collaboratively to really start to address issues of youth disengagement in Portadown.
And I've made links with 3 different youth centres through Curbs first, you know. And for me that was a big help in terms of transitioning from a 3-hour worker into a 21-hour worker, having the support and the guidance and working with guys who have a bit more experience than me.
The biggest legacy for Curbs is in terms of the youth club workers and leaders, as well as the young people, being able to have friendships that are lasting and trusting, which enables them then in the future to do projects in a collaborative way, which will ensure that our society is peaceful and respectful.
We have noticed a lot of changes in young people, and even recently we've watched young people who have gone through 2 years of projects and how their mindset has changed in terms of who they are and their own identity, and their outlook in life has changed, that they're more willing to engage with others who they don't know. They have reduced their stereotypical view of other communities, and we find that they're more willing to engage with projects that maybe they would not know much about, but do so willingly, knowing that there's learning there for them.